The purpose of this information briefing is to receive an update from the Port Authority of Guam regarding the following: the status of the port modernization, update on the gantry cranes, port facilities, infrastructure, and real estate, and finally, administrative issues.
While personnel matters at the port have made headlines as of recent, in which Committee Chair Senator Tom Atta asked members to refrain from asking, the info briefing began with members being sworn in which General Manager Joanne Brown found unusual.
I would assume that they're providing proper public information, but if that's the request of your informational briefing,
yes, that's
and we're not provided any other alternative, I guess we could do that, but okay. I think it's highly inappropriate for this purpose.
Getting down to business, Port Engineering Manager Simeon De Los Santos offered a status of the port modernization project following several accomplishments with 2012, including the completion of the port's environmental assessment, inspections of the gantry crane being finalized, along with purchase of the Pola gantry cranes. He says because of the reset of the military buildup, Phase 1A of the modernization plan, based on the available $50 million from MARID, the modernization project is now referred to as the Guam Commercial Port Improvement Program.
The GCPI is a combination of 3 projects that is planned for 2013. It includes the modification to existing container yard freight station, CFS building, modification to the break bulk yard, and the expansion of PAG facilities.
It was on January 30th this year when the port held a groundbreaking ceremony to start the GCPI project. And with so many projects slated for this year, lawmakers questioned the costs related to their completion.
Let me ask this. Do you think you've got enough money left in that enterprise fund to carry out the commercial port improvement program? And how much do you think you have left?
While the port couldn't give specific figures, Operations Manager John Santos says in sitting in the technical development team at the port, he along with the port's engineers and MARID meet on a weekly basis relative to the project.
So whatever we agree as to on the project, they make sure that we're within the range to ensure that the program itself is properly managed.
Lawmakers like Senator Rory Respicio, meanwhile, say it was important to get to the bottom of the concerns to ensure that authority of the port is still in the hands of the port employees. Brown responded that she appreciates that concern.
The ultimate objective is to see these projects built at the port for the benefit of the port, and I don't think we'll have any problem trying to get that issue on the center radar and facilitate that.
And while the port looks at projects ahead, lawmakers question what's taken so long. Vice Speaker B.J. Cruz said with the money in place for several years and a master plan approved since 2008, the port had nothing to show for the project. Senator Brown couldn't fully respond to actions of the previous administration.
We would have been stuck in the eye of the needle trying to get anything through this port because nothing has been done.
But at the same time, again, Senator, I can't account for what happened over the last 4 years. But I can tell you that we are working on some of these issues. You cannot do construction overnight.
Reporting for Guam's News Network, I'm Ken Quintanilla.